Hi, I'm Jolly,
And I'm Samantha.
and this is Too Weird. As always, we're bringing you some fun shit to talk about. Today, we're going to talk about hair dye. The do's, don'ts, and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff.
We have many moons of experience. Like, I've been dyeing my
gonna
hair
say.
every 4 to 6 weeks probably for the past 10 and a half years or so. Not
lot.
to age myself, but it's been a while.
We're going to say a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I've had a few hair dyeing adventures. Not all at once. I mean, it hasn't been as consistently as Sam. It's been more like, fun hair colors now and again. The last few years it's been, fun hair colors. But before that, it was kind of like highlights, lowlights, frosted tips. Yeah, I did that once. High school, different time. I'm just saying. That was like the shit way back when. So,
Way back in the day.
I'm just saying, like, the frosted tips, the like, blatant highlights, the chunky highlights and shit. That was a thing. So, onto the hair dye. Okay, so, first tip. What would you say would be the best tip?
My, I guess,
Personal experience.
don't over process your hair.
Too much bleach kills your hair.
I decided to go from essentially what was black to try to get to blonde in a day, in less than a day. So my friend Alex and I, hey Alex, shout out, decided that we were going to do 2 dye removal kits, bleach, and and a dye, and there was a dye in there, and then we dyed it on top because it ended up being such a mess. But this is how you know when your hair is over processed, when you're rinsing it out and it's breaking off. Like, we're not talking like the ends are breaking off, we're talking like the shit's breaking off, like real close.
You're
Real
feeling
close.
it in your
It
hands
just-
fall out in chunks,
You're
kind of
just-
breakage.
When you rinse out your hair and it's just handfuls and you look like a cancer treatment patient, that's the moment I'm talking about, that you're like, oh my god, what have I done? And it's
No
too
offense to
late
anyone
'cause
who's
you're
dealt
back.
with
Oh.
anything serious like that, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, when you're losing your hair in tufts, that's when you know it's like
It's-
really, really bad. You fucked up. There is no going back.
Yeah.
You got what you got, and you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
But
Some
yeah,
trauma stories coming out.
yeah. For me, I haven't had such a bad experience. Like, the worst experience I ever had was in college. And for me, it wasn't just hair dye. One of my friends helped cut my hair. She was like, oh, I'm going to go to beauty school soon, blah, blah, blah. And she really wanted to cut someone's hair. I had the longest hair amongst our friends. For some damn reason, she was like, oh, I love your hair, blah, blah, blah. Like 30 minutes later, I had the most fucked up ass, like,
Oh, the straight bang?
yes.
Oh,
My hair is not meant for straight bangs. My hair is curly. Right now I have it straightened. This is my hair straightened. It turns into a wave because my hair is really curly. So there's just no way. And if you do like the straight cut bangs, it just looks so dumb.
It's like,
And she didn't
Poodle
account.
bangs.
I was gonna say she didn't account for the fact that my hair was curly. So even though she cut it like down here, when I washed my hair and all that, it came up to like a weird sort of curly bit up here. I don't know how to explain.
just kind of tufts on
Just like
top.
a weird, it was just like a weird puff right here. So it looked like I had some weird fluffy donut thing on my head. And it was like horrible. I had to clip that shit back. I had to keep like straightening it every single day till my hair grew out in the front. Luckily, that's all I let her touch because I didn't trust that bitch. I was like, I don't trust you too much. I'm gonna let you do one thing. She chose bangs. I was really, really just glad I was right to let her pick one thing, because if she had done my whole hair, I might have stabbed her with her own scissors.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying.
really shouldn't have chose bangs as the thing to try it on. That's when you say, okay,
Hey, I was trying to let it be and whatever, because the other thing is, for the most part, I could comb over the rest of my hair and push it back, so it wasn't completely awful. Mind you, I made it work. Yes, but what else? Anywho, after that, she tried to dye my hair kind of a purple color, like highlights. It was not very purple at all. It was just kind of like black with, I guess, purple undertones. So in certain lights, it looked sort of purpley. But it wasn't as like straight up, like this one is blue-black, and you can see the blue in this light. You can really see the blue. You couldn't even tell it was purple unless you shined like bathroom light right on it. It was some bullshit. So don't let your friends cut your hair unless they are licensed. That's my next tip right there.
that's Jelly's tip for you.
Yes.
We've done some fun stuff though. Jelly's had rainbow hair and the blue, black, and pink, and
Yeah, I've had teal. I've had purple, teal. I've had like magenta. I've had a lot of purple. I like purple. It's nice.
I haven't gone an all over super. Well, no, I did purple that one time.
Yeah.
Lavender. It washed out in like
lavender.
2 washes though, and it turned platinum. So there's that.
But it was pretty when it lasted. You know, I tend to go for the darker or brighter colors.
I've done like pink highlights, blue highlights. I did a purple peekaboo underlayer. That was fun. For the most part, though, I try to keep mine more professional. She's a mom, so she can do what she wants.
I was gonna say, if you're experimenting with hair colors, that's tip number 3. Make sure it's acceptable for whatever you do in your life. If you're at home with your kids, hey, make sure it's something that your kids are kind of cool with. Like, basically, if you have all your hair and it's like this, and suddenly you shave all your hair off, your kids are probably gonna freak the fuck out. No matter how nice they are, they're probably gonna be like, Mom, what's wrong with you? So, unless you want to get these stares for a long time, be aware of that.
And then if you're out in the professional world, you should probably not dye your hair stuff like pink or not even this blue-black hair. While very
beautiful, it might not be acceptable.
It's not acceptable in all formats. So like right now, my hair is burgundy, and that's kind of my go-to color because it's a good, fun color that's generally acceptable out in the public. So
yeah, so
I've
keep that in mind.
in court with burgundy hair.
I was gonna say, just keep that in mind. Whatever you're doing, keep in mind that your hair color needs to be suitable for that. Like, you wouldn't think it's a big deal, but people do kind of judge you based on that, and so you should be ready to kind of say, I like this is why I like it, you know? And not that you have to defend your opinion or your personal life against whatever people are saying, but you should be prepared that if someone calls you out in a professional setting or in a different setting from the usual whatever you do, be prepared to say, you know, mind your fucking business, but at the same time, be prepared to change it if needed for your job. Just saying, I mean.
Be prepared to change it if
needed.
Just
be generally prepared. I mean, don't go to a job interview with, like, fire engine red hair and be like, this is my natural hair color, because that's bullshit and we all know it. You're not a ginger, you're just crazy. So that's tip number 3. Be professional. Be professional.
And I think those are our top 3 hair dyeing tips, really.
That's right.
If we had to prioritize our top 3.
So just remember, don't over-process your hair. Don't let unlicensed people cut your hair.
And be mindful of what color you dye your hair and that it's appropriate for the setting that you're in.
That's right.
All right.
So, yeah. Stay fun.
That's been the 2 weird topics.
That's right. What? Remember to like, follow, and subscribe.
All right. Thanks, you guys.